Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Live 5 First Alert Desk. I'm Raphael James. We have some sad news coming into our newsroom today. Charleston's Police Chief Luther Reynolds has made an announcement that he and his family, after much thought, have decided to enter him into hospice care. As many of you know, Chief Reynolds has been the police chief in Charleston for some time. He was recently diagnosed with cancer, and because of that diagnosis, it led to him having his leg amputated. He went through therapy, he came back to work, and we saw him out and about in the community. But today we have learned that after much prayer and consideration, they are moving into hospice care. Back in 2018, the chief was named to lead the Charleston Police Department, and he shared his cancer diagnosis with all of us on November of 2021. And he always appeared in good spirits, and he always approached it as if he's fighting. He's not just giving up and letting the cancer do what it wants to do. In February of 2022, that's when he announced that he would return after surgery when he had his leg amputated. And he did exactly what he said he would. He returned back to the job on February 28th of last year. And now the chief has announced that he is going to go into hospice care. I'll read a little bit of the letter that they sent out to the newsroom here. It reads, "My fellow Charlestonians, after speaking with my doctors and praying for God's guidance and grace, Caroline and I have decided that the time has come for me to end my cancer treatments and enter into hospice care." The second page of the letter, "Such decisions are never easy, of course, not for our family and not for all the other families in our community who have to face them every day. It is our hope that by sharing this news publicly, we can also share with these other families some small measure of the love and support we've received over the past 2 years. We want them to know that in these difficult moments, they are not alone, and that our larger Charleston family prays for them as well. In closing, I'd like to thank you, our citizens, for giving me the opportunity to serve as your police chief. 5 years ago, you welcomed me and my family to this remarkable city. And with your support, we have built an even better, even stronger police department. I cannot tell you how proud I am of the men and women of CPD and how honored I am to have led them. Now, as I set out on the final journey that God has planned for me, I'm thankful that I will be able to spend these days in the city I've come to love, surrounded by family and friends. It is the last great gift in a life that's been full of them. Thank you, and God bless. Luther Reynolds." That is the statement from the Charleston City Chief of Police, Luther Reynolds, who has fought this cancer diagnosis very valiantly. And what I admire so much about the chief in his fight very publicly with this is he shared with us along the way what he's doing, the treatments he's seeking, the therapy he's going to. He has gone through this trial and always has done so with the idea of helping somebody else. I'm going to tough this out to show others that they can do it too. Or I'm going to do this because so many other people are also going through tougher things than this, and maybe sometimes going through the same thing. That is what I get from conversations with the chief. He's not allowed things to slow him down. He has continually been a part of our community, showing up at communities. I served on a forum, gun violence, the first gun violence forum that we had over the past year, the past few months, and he was there at that first one, offering ideas on what we can do to end the gun violence in our community. I had the opportunity to talk with he and his wife, and their hearts are definitely with the community. And at this time, with this announcement, Chief and your lovely wife, Caroline, our thoughts and our hearts and our prayers are with you. We're wishing you the very, very best. And it has been an honor to know you and to work with you, and look forward to doing so even now, even in the future. So that is the announcement today. We will, of course, have more coming up on our newscast later on this afternoon. And of course, you can check it out online for more information regarding the chief. And I'm sure we'll have thoughts and reflections and moments that will be shared among his colleagues. Again, Chief Luther Reynolds, we salute you.